Hi, I'm Cindy Montz. I'm the Executive Director with Random Acts, and I'm here today with Reese Butler with IMAlive. And we had our very first joint convention where both Random Acts and IMAlive were here to serve the SPN family community. So Reese, first experience at a Supernatural convention, actually participating. How'd you find it?
It was tiring, but a good kind of tiring. The interactions with the fans were incredible. People were brought to tears knowing that this kind of support is being brought out to the convention.
We're doing this interview in what we call the Quiet Room, which is the first time that the fans have had an opportunity to have trained crisis counselor, trained intervention people available to talk to them if they needed it. And the conventions are a series of highs and lows for some of the fans. Talk a little bit about why having that availability to speak to someone at the convention is important.
Yeah, it really is huge because for the fans coming, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They really waited a long time for it. They're anxious about what's going to happen, and then there's that rush going up to meeting the person that they have had the fan relationship with, and when you walk away, sometimes it could be a letdown. Like anything that you accomplish in life, once you walk away from it, there could be a down, a low. And so to have a support system, a professional trained group of individuals that are able to help them process what they're going through so they understand that it is not abnormal, that it is okay to have that feeling, but to not hang on to it, to let it go, all right? Now take the good stuff that happened and those memories home with you.
Going around the country and meeting all these people and seeing how Supernatural has helped them and helped their personal issues that they've had is something that they've turned to for their comfort. And what I've noticed increasingly as the shows have become bigger and the shows and TV shows become more popular, more and more people are attending that really need a support system. And so when Misha and Jensen launched their Creation Stands campaign for You Are Not Alone, I learned a little more in depth of what they were doing, and I said, oh my God, we need to have this.
Being a part of the Supernatural family helps a lot of people. And learning about their past, it gives you a chance to know what people go through and how to help. And just being a part of the whole thing, it gives you an opportunity to learn about mental illnesses and how big of effect they can have on people.
20 to 25% of all people in America at some point have a plan to end their lives. So if you're catching them in that moment where they are contemplating it, has nothing to do with the grocery store or the convention or whatever, but if you're able to be there where they are when they're having these feelings, you can do a lot of good, which is why we always say suicide prevention is everybody's business. Any one of us can learn this, and one of the great things about our partnership that is helping to expand that process is the recruiting of more volunteers. And I understand over 5,000 supporters of Random Acts have signed up to become volunteers for our network.
It actually escalated to 9,500.
Oh my word.
Yes,
wow.
9,500 people have volunteered to get involved.
9,500 people just blows my mind. I know the network is big, but that's a huge response, and that's indicative of the strength that SPN family has.
So I've gotten some feedback that people really enjoyed the secret wall, that it was really cathartic for them to be able to release their secret and kind of post it even anonymously on the wall.
I've always likened the post-secret experience, sharing that secret, to calling the hotline. But most people can't call the hotline, and even if they do, they might hang up, which is why we created the IMAlive chat program, imalive.org, IMALIVE.org, so that they can actually communicate, unburden themselves anonymously.
I'm basically taking care of the secret booth, which is the secret side of the booth. So basically, people write down secret, very anonymous, like very personal, and then we put it on the board. I'm taking care of that part, and it's very eye-opening because I thought like I was kind of alone, and seeing other people's problems and seeing what they deal with is kind of it's a realization for me.
To have the kind of support that Random Acts and Creation are lending their stars, lending their images to the cause, that you're not alone t-shirt, that iconic image is, which is why we made it the centerpiece of the giant 8-foot graffiti wall. It speaks to the root of why we do what we do. And there were a lot of people that I saw coming through the convention that they thought, alone. You know, they came by themselves, they didn't come with friends, they didn't have any family here, they just came to experience the convention. And when they left with a family of support because of the IMAlive partnership with Random Acts and Creation.
Thank you for the interview. So if you're out there, I know that I speak for Reese and I speak for Creation Entertainment, and of course Misha, our founder, Jensen and Jared, when I say that we are very excited about the possibilities for the SBN Family Crisis Network, for our work with IMAlive to be interactive with you at conventions at the future, and to help together we can work toward a solution for these types of issues, or at least a good solid intervention plan. So from Random Acts
and from IMAlive,
you are not alone.